She was very, oh gosh, what do I want to say? She wasn't mean or anything like that. She was just direct, and she meant it, and you didn't cross her. I would never do that. But she wasn't harsh or unkind. I mean, I didn't grow up in a real lovey-dovey atmosphere at all. She wasn't like that. But she was good and kind, and I don't know, we weren't a lot alike. I was very quiet, very quiet. I learned early on, don't say something if you think it's not going to go over. You know what I mean? But she wasn't bad, but I didn't ever push anything with my mom or my dad. But they were good to us, and I think it was their generation. You know, you just don't. You have your place, children, you know, and if you're children, you just don't say those things, or you don't react, or you don't belong sometimes. If the adults are together, you just go play, you know, kind of thing. But they weren't. They were good. I mean, they were good to us. I don't remember. I just knew my place, you know. I think it was their era. Children are to be, what is it, seen and not heard, or whatever. So I just kind of, but I could go with her. Sometimes I can still remember some of her friends coming over and sitting there doing my nails, and I could just, you know, I didn't ever say anything, but I could sit there and listen to them talk, and my mom was sweet to me. If she brought them something to drink, she'd bring me something. It wasn't like she was, you know, but I didn't have any, I mean, I didn't, I mean, seriously, have anything to contribute. You know, I didn't know anything, so I just usually was pretty quiet. And my mother thought I was a very quiet, shy child. I don't think I really am, but I was in situations like that. I thought I was doing, you know, what I was supposed to do, you know. And some of my cousins were not like that, and I think she likes that better, that you're not. But I didn't pick up on that early on. So, just interesting. They didn't really, and now today, and with my family, I want you right there. I don't care what you have to say. I want to hear it. And it's just fine. And it's just different today. People are different. They're more casual, and it isn't so strict and all that is what I think.
Fascinating.
But she was good to me. She was good to me.
So I guess you wouldn't say you were best friends, mommy and daughter.
Not probably. No, I didn't discuss a lot with her. I didn't. She was pretty, I don't know why, it was just the way it was. I don't know why. She had other things. I think in my life, I felt like, and this was real, it was like your opinion is not going to be valued until you're an adult. And that's what I felt. I mean, that's what I thought was the deal. And so I remember when I finally was married and had a baby, I thought, maybe now I'm on the same level. I don't know. Isn't that funny? But that's kind of the culture, I think. I think it was the culture, like, you don't really have anything to contribute yet. You have not experienced life. And I kind of heard that a lot. You have no idea. My mother kind of saying, you don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea. So I thought, okay, maybe someday, you know. So I don't know. But she was good to me. She wasn't terrible, and she didn't make me work hard, and she wasn't mean that way at all. She said, we're going to clean the house. I knew that meant me. And she would, and this is the truth, oh gosh, I learned to clean. I don't think that's why I have such a problem. She'd start in the back bedroom, and we cleaned all day long. It would take us till night. And there is nothing that didn't get cleaned. Every drawer got folded, every floor got mopped, everything got dusted, every window got washed, and it would be like 6 o'clock at night, and we'd be done as she's finishing up. And she worked as hard as I did, but and I used to think, oh, I hate to clean, but that's what she did. And
How
it's
often
okay.
was that? Those
Too often.
deep cleans?
That's all
Was that
I
like
remember.
once a week, or-
Too often. Maybe once. She was clean. She threw everything away too. If you had something, you better be using it. It's gone. I'd come home. Everything. I had nothing when I left for college. Nothing. I think I had a radio. I don't remember anything. I mean, if I can remember going to my cousin's, and I was old enough not to maybe have a doll, but I was 7 or 8 or probably something like that. And I only had one toy probably in my closet. We didn't have toys like people have toys. And I'd gotten it for Christmas, and it was a doll you could give a permanent to. And I was probably about 7 or 8, and I was saving it. I didn't do it, and she threw it out. I came home. I had nothing. I mean, I had no toys. We didn't have a box of toys. We didn't have books. Books is the saddest thing. I've thought about that a million times. There was what was the name of it? It had a name.
War and Peace?
No,
Toys-
Farm Journal.
Farmer's Almanac?
No, Farm Journal. I know the name. I read it 1,000 times. Farm Journal was the only thing we had in the house. Farm Journal and the recipe book. I'm not kidding. And nobody said, I don't know why my mother didn't say, let's go to the library and get you some books, because she's reading, she's gone all day. And I'm there, and I didn't read a book. So I read the Farm Journal from cover to cover, and I hated it. It was the only thing there was. I kid you not. And the only other thing in the house was a recipe book, and I made every dessert on there. Some were bad, some were okay. But I did, because there was nothing else to do. And look at all the books I could have been reading if she'd just taken me to the library. Wasted life, I think. I'd clean, I'd cook, I'd try to find things to do. There's just nothing to do. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I can't believe I didn't think, take me to the library.